In the year 1000 AD, a group of Vikings set sail from Greenland to explore the lands further west. They had heard stories of a new world beyond the horizon, and they were determined to see it for themselves. The journey was long and treacherous, but eventually, they sighted land. It was a lush, green land, teeming with wildlife and ripe for settlement. The Vikings wasted no time in establishing a foothold on this new land. They built settlements, traded with the natives, and hunted the local game. But their peaceful existence was soon interrupted by a group of Native Americans who were not happy with their presence. The two groups clashed in a fierce battle, and the Vikings emerged victorious. The Vikings felt invincible after their victory, and they continued to explore and conquer new lands. They pushed further west, encountering more tribes and engaging in more battles. But with each victory, the Vikings became more and more brutal. They saw the native people as savages, and they treated them accordingly. As the years passed, the Vikings continued to expand their territory, but they began to experience setbacks. The climate grew colder, and their crops began to fail. Disease and famine were rampant, and morale was low. The once mighty Vikings were struggling to survive in their new world. But then, a group of native people came to their aid. They offered the Vikings food and shelter, and they showed them how to adapt to their new environment. The Vikings were humbled by this act of kindness, and they began to see the native people in a new light. They realized that they had much to learn from them, and they began to form alliances. Over time, the Vikings and the native people began to work together to build a new world. They traded goods, shared knowledge, and learned to coexist peacefully. The Vikings no longer saw the native people as their enemies, but as their allies. As the years passed, the Viking settlements grew and prospered. They continued to explore new lands, but they did so with a newfound respect for the people and the environment around them. They had learned that conquest and domination were not the only paths to success. In the end, the Vikings had transformed from fierce conquerors to peaceful settlers. They had forged friendships with the native people, and they had created a new world that was unlike anything they had ever known. It was a world of cooperation, respect, and mutual benefit, and it was a testament to the power of understanding and empathy.